KGUN 9 on your side at 6 starts now.
Late today, Marana police issued an urgent yet familiar warning: lock up your cars and homes.
This after a big spike of burglaries to start the year. 9 on your side's Kevin Boughton is live near Twin Peaks and I-10 with the numbers. Kevin.
Yeah, Guy and Val, this is one of the neighborhoods that Marana police say thieves are targeting in 2017. They say they are breaking into cars, seeing what they want, and taking what they want. Police named 3 neighborhoods where this is happening most often: Continental Ranch, Continental Reserve, and Gladden Farms, all in this I-10 and Twin Peaks area. And this is what has them alarmed. 14 reported break-ins in just 11 days this year. They say it's not normal, above average, and they want people to be on the lookout for suspicious activity in their neighborhoods and to know how to protect themselves. Because here's the thing, police say most of the cars that have been vandalized and burglarized were unlocked, meaning thieves can see what they want, get in, get out, and get away in just a matter of seconds. They're reminding people tonight to remove valuables from your car, lock them, and lock your house before you go to bed. We're live near Twin Peaks and I-10. Kevin Boughton, KGUN 9 on your side.
All right, thank you, Kevin. After a teen was killed in a rollover crash near Houghton and Andrade yesterday, many people are calling the stretch of road dangerous and asking officials to fix it.
9 on your side's Jennifer Martinez went back to the crash area to talk with the people who drive this road every day and what changes they want to see.
Houghton Road stretches nearly 30 miles. The curvy road changes from 1 to 3 lanes depending on where you are, and the speed limits change as well. But the issue of the dangerous road calling officials to step up is just south of I-10 towards Saurita Road.
It is dangerous, very dangerous.
Why would you say so?
It's speeding. And a lot of cars are passing everybody, trying to get to work faster than everybody else, and it's just a very dangerous road.
KGUN 9 viewers taking to Facebook asking officials to fix it. This after Tuesday morning's car accident killed 1 teenager and seriously injured the driver after both were ejected from their Grand Am.
I mean, there's some curves, there's been a couple accidents.
According to the Pima County Sheriff's Office and the Tucson Police Department, they have responded to 58 accidents since 2014 along this stretch of Houghton. 11 in 2014, 24 in 2015, 22 in 2016, and 1 ending with a teenager dead in 2017. KGUN 9 reached out to the Department of Transportation, and they say they do not design and or construct dangerous roads. Motorists and passengers should always wear seatbelts, obey the posted speed limits, and pay attention to the roadway and drive with caution. But drivers who travel this road every day say something must be done.
Something needs to be done, or speed control, or at least patrolled more, maybe.
I would say more sheriffs. Okay. Yeah, I would say more police officers are on the road to control the speeding. And like I said, it's a very dangerous road. I see accidents all the time.
Jennifer Martinez, KGUN 9 on your side.
And we have a link to a GoFundMe page for the teen who was killed in yesterday's crash on KGUN9.com.
U of A police are taking steps to make campus safer for students. Now take a look at the nearly 40 people banned from specific areas or the entire campus, released publicly for the first time. 9 on your side's Priscilla Casper joins us with more on what the department hopes to get out of making this information public.
Guy, Valerie, I was looking on the website and 39 people are banned from the U of A campus. They really want to let people know that if you do see someone acting suspicious, the best tool is you can just look at your phone and you can see if that person is not supposed to be there. UAPD's website shows the person's name, what area on campus they're banned from, and how long the ban lasts. The department decided to post the information online because of the social media presence on campus was huge and people are always on it. Some students say they're happy they have this tool now.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, just so you know who should and shouldn't be here.
I think the intention of trying to bring notice and let people know who and who should not be here, which is also hard because it is a public university, and so anybody, there's no gate, people can just walk in. But I think it's important to know, who maybe are people that you have to look after.
Now, the people on this ban list are not students or campus staff. These people violated a campus policy or conducted criminal activity on campus, and a person can be banned anywhere from 6 months to a year. It just depends what type of offense they did on this campus. Now, UAPD really wants to let people know that if you do see someone acting suspicious, you can report it immediately, or if you do want to remain anonymous, you can use the Live Safe app. Reporting at U of A, Priscilla Casper, KGUN 9 on your side.
All right, thank you, Priscilla. A major realignment in the Tucson Unified School District. Today, Michael Hicks spent his first day as board president. We found out that the heat is on now on TUSD Superintendent H.T. Sanchez. Hicks has been highly critical of Sanchez's performance. He voted against Sanchez's $50,000 raise 2 years ago.
I'm being pressured to fire him.
By
the public. Well, few in the public. I'm not ready to just up and up fire him.
Hicks says he wants to give Sanchez the opportunity to prove himself, but Hicks says the superintendent will undergo intense scrutiny on board priorities like the budget, discipline, and teacher salaries. We reached out to TUSD asking for an interview from Sanchez on Hicks' appointment and his concerns. The district says the superintendent will not comment on board matters.
9 on your side, Chief Meteorologist Aaron Christensen is here with the weather.
Are you guys ready for some change?
Does it involve snow?
It does, in the mountains at least.
Okay.
Rain in the valley, cooler temperatures, a little something for everyone, I do suppose. But our temps have been well above average for some time now, so I guess we're due for a storm, right? 65 degrees right now. Our skies are clear. Wind is from the west-northwest, 6 miles per hour. We'll start to cool down a touch overnight. 39 degrees. That's cooler from what we've been, but our sky's still partly cloudy. And here is how we'll get to that 39. We'll be at 49 at 11 o'clock, then midnight down to 47, 46 at 1 a.m., 45 by 2, 3 down to 42, and then those upper 30s start moving in around the 4 to 5 a.m. time frame. And yes, we are tracking a big storm moving into the west. I'll let you know what that means for this weekend's soccer shootout.
Thanks, Aaron. Dishwashers make it easy to complete an everyday chore, but some people say their machines may be catching fire. A warning so you don't waste your money.
Plus, the circus is back in town. A look inside the preparations for the Zope Circus ahead of this weekend's events. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side. Homeowners across the country are reporting problems with their dishwashers, including the smell of burning wire.
Consumer reporter John Matarese shows how to check yours so you stay safe and you don't waste your money.
Hundreds of thousands of popular dishwashers have been recalled in recent years because there's a risk they could catch fire. But since that initial recall, more and more homeowners are saying their dishwasher now smells of overheating or smoke, but it's not on the recall list. Gina Schenk is doing her dishes the old-fashioned way, in her sink. That's because she won't use her 2-year-old Kenmore Elite dishwasher anymore.
All of a sudden, we started smelling it like a strong electrical burning smell.
While running a wash load last month, she smelled something like an electrical fire in her Finneytown home.
It definitely was a strong enough odor where you wanted to, even in November, open up your windows.
After the dishwasher gave off a burning smell again the next day, she called Kenmore to ask for help. She looked at the model number and found that indeed it was part of this massive recall. But there was one problem with this one.
They looked up my serial number, but then they said no, that it was older models that they were being recalled.
Thousands of Kenmore, Maytag, KitchenAid, Bosch, and Whirlpool dishwashers have been recalled for fire risks, but it involves only models sold up to 2010. Gina's is too recent, so she may have to pay hundreds to have hers repaired.
Then I would be paying for parts and labor to get it fixed, and I'm thinking that's going to cost about as much as a new dishwasher.
If you smell something burning from your dishwasher, see if it's on the Dishwasher Settlement website for possible recall. If you don't find it, have a repairman come look at it and report it to the Consumer Product Safety Commission for possible future recall, which is what Gina's now doing. Good news after our story. Kenmore agreed to replace her dishwasher, but many other homeowners are going to have to fight for a replacement if their models have a problem and are not on the recall list. But don't give up and don't waste your money. I'm John Matteries, KGUN 9 on your side.
All right, very good. And Aaron joins us now to let us know some of the rain and snow is on the way, right?
Well, this is true, and we have a lot of soccer players who are going to be getting kind of soggy this weekend. I'll tell you which day is going to be the wettest coming up.
Arizona softball began training for their season today. Hear from the team on what makes this year's squad so special. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side.
Can I leave my water here in case I start coughing?
You can do that.
Because that would be terrible. I hear you.
KGUN 9 On Your Side First Warning Weather with Chief Meteorologist Aaron Christensen.
We give you a look at those highs across southern Arizona. Phoenix at 66. Tucson was even warmer with 71. Nogales and Douglas both warmer at 72 degrees. 68 though for Wilcox, 46 up in Shotlow. And a quick check of our scorecard from the weather department. That 71 degrees putting us 6 above our average. We started the day warmer than normal as well with 43 degrees, but we're going to be a lot closer to that overnight low of just about 40, which is our average overnight temperature. You'll see that coming up in just a bit. But our temps warmer than normal, still having a lot to do with our mostly clear skies. Little band of cloud cover kind of streaming in here, but all is quiet for the most part across the entire state. It's really visible though when we take a big step back that we are in store for a storm system. Take a look at how these clouds are kind of dipping here. That is what we call a trough. It's a huge dip in the jet stream. That jet stream, the band of the strongest winds in the atmosphere, and that dip indicates very cold air being brought down from way far north. So air from the Gulf of Alaska, air from Canada. So that should tell you right there that some cooler air is definitely on the way. And we're also expecting some wetter conditions as the storm system moves in. Now you can really pinpoint the cool pocket of air here, right? When we color code it to show you temperatures from the 30s in Seattle, 40s to Salt Lake. Of course, single digit temperatures for highs, 5 degrees in Billings today, 4 in Bismarck. Now we're not expecting that cold of air to make its way to the south, but this cool pocket is going to seep its way into Arizona by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now even into Monday. And so we are going to be in store for a pretty darn big cool down. After 80s last weekend, this coming weekend will be in the 50s. Yeah, 66 for our Friday. So Friday, temperature-wise, will feel okay, although you will notice mostly cloudy skies, 20% chance for rain. It's Saturday and Saturday night that will be the soggiest time frame from this storm system. There's a 60% chance for rain just about all day Saturday, kind of off and on. We'll really break it down for you in just a moment. And then Saturday night, a 50% chance for rain, but look at our high, 59 degrees. Sunday, we cool to 57 for a high, chance for rain at 30%. Now Monday, we'll see that sunshine returning in earnest. We'll be dry, but our cool air will still be hanging on with just 59 degrees. So if you are going to be participating in the soccer shootout, the opening ceremony on Friday, always a big to-do, starts at 6 o'clock, 63 degrees with only a 20% chance for rain then. The event wraps up right around 10 o'clock-ish. 50 degrees at that point with a 20% chance for rain. So Friday, you might be in the clear. You might not necessarily need that umbrella. But here's a further breakdown of your Saturday. 8 a.m., 20% chance for rain. It doubles at 10 a.m. By noon, 60% chance for rain. That will take us through the early afternoon and then down to a 40% chance for rain by 4 and 6 o'clock. So Saturday is certainly going to be a soggy day for soccer. There's your 7-day forecast now. After our soggy Saturday, Sunday, a lesser 30% chance for rain. Our temperatures will eventually rebound back to the low to mid 60s Tuesday and Wednesday. Erica is here to tell us about the Cats and the Sun Devils.
Thank you very much, Aaron. Well, Arizona welcomes ASU and Bobby Hurley to McHale tomorrow night. Hurley certainly upping the ante with his comments about U of A last week. Well, Hurley spoke yesterday about playing in an atmosphere quite like McHale Center.
I mean, it's what you live for as a competitor. It was always something that motivated me, as a player, and even as a coach, I've been in some real hostile environments. When I coached at Buffalo, we went down and played in Lexington, and just an amazing tradition, the fans, how excited they are, enthusiastic, and that's a process that gets developed over years and years.
You hear that, Zona Zoo? Well, here are the particulars. Tip-off tomorrow night at McHale Center set for 7 p.m. And if you're not headed to the game, you can also catch it on ESPN2. To softball, Arizona gearing up to start their season on February 9th. The Wildcats are returning 8 seniors this year and have brought in one of the most competitive freshman classes to compete for their jobs. Arizona lost to Auburn last year in the Super Regional, and head coach Mike Condrea spoke earlier today about what gives this team the potential to make it to this year's World Series.
This team, I think, has more quality depth. And so I think that's allowed us to become more competitive throughout the fall. But I think all the pieces of the puzzle, we have options that we didn't have. And I think offensively, You're going to see a team that can be, I think, deep 1 through 9.
And to golf, former Wildcat Jim Furyk has been appointed as the U.S. captain for the 2018 Ryder Cup team in France. A tall order, as Furyk will be tasked with leading a team that hasn't won on European soil since 1993. The Americans ended a 3-match losing streak last year at Hazeltine with the 17-11 victory. Furyk has played on 9 consecutive Ryder Cup teams, his only 2 winning teams being in 1999 and 2008. And to hockey, Tucson Roadrunners All-Star Brendan Perlini picked up his first career natural hat trick last night in his first game back since being up with the Coyotes. After the game, naturally though, Perlini gave all the credit to his teammates.
Oh yeah, I mean, perfect chemistry with those guys. You know, I can read fish and mules really well, and they're good players, and you know, excited to be back playing with them. And yeah, just had a good game. You know, all 3 of us, and you know, glad to get the win.
Tucson back at home on Friday. More to come on the other side of this break. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side.
The Zope Family Circus is coming to town. The troupe spent the day setting up their one-ring circus tent for the weekend's performances. This is the 4th year the Zope Family Circus has performed in Tucson, honoring generations of old-world Italian circus artists. Performances begin Friday and run through Monday at Congress and Avenida del Convento.
Getting an Arizona driver's license is now easier. There are now 22 third-party providers authorized to offer road and written tests and other driver's license services. 2 of those locations are in Tucson, Broadway and Swan, and Speedway and Pantano. You can find a full list of locations at KGUN9.com. You can help KGUN 9 stuff the bus. This Friday, we're teaming up with other sponsors to collect donations for the Community Food Bank of Southern Arizona. If you cannot bring food, bring cash. The bus will be parked at the HSL River Oaks apartment complex, Pantano and Broadway, Friday, 5 a.m. to 6 p.m.
It's one of Arizona's greatest natural landmarks, the Grand Canyon.
The milestone it's celebrating today. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side.
The Grand Canyon is celebrating a grande milestone. It became a national monument 109 years ago today.
The Grand Canyon became a national park in 1919, 3 years after the National Park Service was established. Today, it's one of the most visited parks with about 5 million visitors per year.
Can I admit something? I'm a native, and you know where I'm going?
Yeah.
Isn't that bad? I've never been.
You've never been to the Grand Canyon.
Nobody took me.
Oh, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. And you're gonna go, you're gonna spend some time, and you're gonna hike it, not just like look over the edge and walk away.
I'm not going with you.
Okay, well, I guess not then.
We got that established.
Yeah, all right, well, let's give you the 7-day forecast. I know what would tempt Valerie there, some snow.
Yes.
And I will tell you, I have hiked the Grand Canyon in snow before. 68 degrees tomorrow, no snow just yet, but boy, we've got a chance come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday above 6,000 feet.
Just the binoculars, that's it.
That's our news. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.